For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. Merry Christmas! And that is today's Morning Moxie. Welcome to the Morning Moxie Show. I am your host, Alicia Sharpe. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful day today and that God is blessing you with a great family to spend it with. And if this is a hard time of year for you, I just pray for you that God would meet you and give you His strength, because He is so good like that. He is such a faithful and loving friend and father, and He can meet any need that we have in our hearts. And many times in my life, He has met the needs deepest in my heart, because He is so much in love with you. And I hope you know that today on this Christmas day. And I wanted to share with you two things today. I've got a short little testimony that I found that's really cute, a Christmas testimony. And I also have a gift for you. My daughters and I put together a version, an a cappella version of a great song called Mary Did You Know by Mark Lowry. So I really hope they bless you. And here they are.
Harold and Lila, we would love to know, what is your most favorite thing about Christmas?
Go ahead. He likes to talk better than me. You know, everything about Christmas is my favorite. I don't have any bad things about Christmas. God does some wonderful things at Christmas time, and so everything is my favorite. Could I share a little bit with them?
Yeah, we want you to share your story.
You'll have to forgive me if I get a little emotional, because this is a special time of year for me. In 1950, I was called to the Army. I had to go down to the draft board. I was living in Lewiston, Idaho. I hadn't been home for about 4 years, and they drafted me. But before I went into the service, I wanted to go see my parents who lived in Vancouver, Washington. So I asked the draft board, I said, is there any possibility that I could have that time to go? And they told me, when you get your notice, if you'll take it and transfer your draft boards to Vancouver, they'll draft you out of Vancouver. So I did that, and I went home, and when I got home, my parents had a large house, and they had rooms upstairs that they rented out to young people, and so Lila had one of those rooms. And I met Lila one morning, and she was going out to go to work, and when she left, I told my mom, I said, that's the kind of girl I'd like to marry. And my mom says, you'll never marry her, she's a nice girl. Of course, I'd been raised a Christian, but I got away from the Lord in my teenage years and did all of those things that people away from God do. You know, and so I'm not proud of any of that time. But anyhow, she knew what I was like, and that's why she made that comment. But anyhow, I knew that if I was going to get anywhere with Lila, I'd have to do the things that she liked to do, and she was a good Christian. So I asked her one day, I said, would you like to go to Youth for Christ with me? And she said, let me think about that. And so she gave me the answer, yes, she'd go. But on that night at Youth for Christ, I gave my heart to the Lord. And that was at Christmas time. And so from there on, the story goes on like that, but we got married, and we've had some wonderful time with our family and children, and I love Christmas time.
Oh, I love that story. I'm so glad that you chose what you did and you got a good woman.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hands? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? This sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? Oh, Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know?
That was Mary Did You Know, performed by Alicia Sharpe, Hope Sharpe, and Laurin Sharpe, and also a testimony, a Christmas testimony found on YouTube by Bethel Church. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas day today. Take some time and enjoy your family and just enjoy Jesus, because he is absolutely the reason that we have life, the reason for everything in this world. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow. God bless.